What up, world? Back again. It is the Country Rap Report. Yours truly, Big XL.
What up? What you do, Spank?
Shout out to my Atlanta United. Hadn't started out so well, but my Dodgers have. So let's get it.
What's the Dodgers record?
What?
What's that record?
What's who record?
The Dodgers record.
You don't want me to.
I know for real. What is it? I have no idea.
Oh, you want me to? You want me to?
I think we got a losing record, as a matter of fact.
Right now, as of the recording of the show, the Atlanta Braves are 5-6.
Okay. Where y'all at?
The future champion LA Dodgers are 8-2.
Oh, can we play y'all tonight, though?
Tonight. That's why we need to hurry up.
Okay. Yeah, they be some late nights. I hate it when they're on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Be up late and shit. And Heather be making me go to bed.
And then I got to be at work at 5 a.m., so I probably won't watch it.
Yeah, you can catch a recap in the morning, though. You can watch the whole game in 10 minutes.
Me and the wife, we're preparing for inventory. And
Party City?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you know, the wife works with me, too.
Yeah, you told me.
Okay. So, yeah, we got to go get right for inventory. So we're going in at 5 a.m.
They supply y'all with food?
Yes.
That's good.
They give us breakfast and lunch.
So that's good. That's good.
So we got a really, 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 really good higher upper. Like, he's a really good guy. I really like. I ain't gonna shout him out, but I do like him. And I also give him props for giving the wife an opportunity to have a part-time job after me asking for years and years and years. So officially, and just put my personal business out there. Me and the wife work. I have 2 jobs, and me and the wife work together on both jobs. And
y'all ain't never apart.
Well, yes, we are. Cause funny.
I mean, y'all don't work the same shift. So
well, okay. So truth be told, at the main job, we're both supervisors.
Right. She's
the day shift supervisor. I'm the night shift supervisor.
Okay.
The cool part about it is, you know how when you have, like, sometimes when you're in management, you have a little rivalry.
Yeah.
Other super manager might set you up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't have to worry about that. I always she don't have to worry about coming into a mess, and I don't have to worry about coming into a mess. And I'm not going to get stabbed in the back. So that's a comfort. And we work 12 hours overnight. I work 12 hours overnight. So we do have the same off days. So that's really, really cool too.
No, that is dope.
And now I would tell anyone, it also has worked wonders for the sex life and the marriage.
Okay.
Because when I don't sleep in the bed with her every night. So you know what it is when I'm in the bed. Where you been, baby? Where you been? And then the other job, which we both work on our off days.
Right.
I'm the front end supervisor. And she works like the backside, freight and stuff like that. So, we work together one of the days, because we work 3 days a week.
Okay.
But generally only one of those days we work together. Because one of the days that I work, she's at the other job.
Gotcha.
And vice versa. So we only work together one day, but we go in, and then we only see each other when we go in, and then we go out.
Gotcha. So
believe it or not, 6 years at one job, haven't had one issue. The only time they get upset is when because our vacations are generally the same.
Okay.
90% of our vacations, she might take a day for something that I don't, you know what I'm saying? But 90% of our, so they get kind of tight about that.
Right.
But for the fact that, like, she got 9 months perfect attendance right now. She just got a certificate, because they give us perfect attendance every 3 months. And she's working on a year. She gets perfect attendance more than me.
Okay. I
was working at night. I'd be like, man, sometimes I'd be like, man, fuck. I miss more than her just because at night, sometimes I'm just not with it. I'm just not with it sometimes.
I believe it.
I mean, how they're working overnight. Sometimes you just ain't with it.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with you. Shout out to everybody out there. If you're on the third shift, you know sometimes you just ain't. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm a horn dog. So I have called out because I just want some shit. I checked my vacation. Like shit, I got vacation. I want me some night. I don't want to wait to the off day. So I'm just saying, I'm telling y'all wait. I can tell y'all that because y'all gang. And we family. I can tell y'all, but yes, 90% of my off days in 6 years have been for that reason. I'm horny. And so is that too much?
Well, I mean, they're gonna tell us in the premiere, so we'll find out.
I mean, but I've talked about this type of shit before, right? It's just who I am. It's who I am. Okay. I almost spilled shit on me. I'm on that Seagrams tonight.
What you chasing it with?
Chorito.
Okay.
You drink Chorito?
I do.
What flavor?
The orange, is it mango? The orange colored one.
Have you ever had the lime?
I've had the lime, and I think I've had pineapple too.
The lime mixes good with any white. Any white liquor in the lime. Woo! So, okay. Let me get back on task. All right, ladies and boys and girls, what we do here is we give you our review, our opinion, our expertise on some of the best and worst videos in the genre of country rap. The genre of country rap. I need y'all to bang that in your head. Get used to saying the genre of country rap. And before I go one step further, make sure y'all go to countryrapreport.com and sign that petition.
Yes.
Sign it. That way we can say the genre of country. That's why when we get old and we sit back on the porch, drinking out of a mason jar, drinking some good spigot water.
Right.
And when your kid come in and your grandkid or great-grandkid come in and they're trying to order something offline, trying to order a song or download a song, and they like, look, Meemaw, Peepaw, in the genre of country rap, it's Cowboy Fred.
Right.
And you can know you're a part of the reason they're able to click the genre of country rap.
Right.
Go to countryrapreport.com and sign that petition. All right, what we do is we give you our opinion, our expertise, our reviews on some of the best and worst videos in the genre of country rap. We have over 15 years experience combined. We kind of know what we talking about.
Yeah, you went down.
I go down every time, don't I? We have a lot of years. We have more years combined than some of us mamas and daddies been married.
Yes.
In this industry called music. One way or the other, whether passing out flyers, promoting shows, getting fired by artists, that would be me. Just all aspects, doing shows, getting deals, getting advances, taking losses. We have covered combined. I'm trying to think of what we have not covered. The list is shorter that we haven't covered compared to the list of things we have. Because think about it, video shows, magazines.
It's nothing we hadn't covered.
Virtual newsletter. There are elements that we have covered in the genre of music that is gone.
Right.
Came and left. Because I remember having a virtual newsletter back in the day before they started doing these online magazines. They used to do virtual newsletter. Like newsletter. And you just have a huge email list and you send it out to everybody. It was like getting a newspaper. And a lot of people don't know history. Hip Hop Encounter initially was a virtual newsletter being emailed to thousands of people. Did you even know that?
I didn't know it was virtual.
It started out virtual.
I thought it started out as a little pamphlet.
No, the virtual was for the pamphlet.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yes, I used to print them out after I do them.
Right.
I would print them out and keep them for keepsake. Lord knows where they are. But yes, it started out as a virtual newsletter. I have shout out to my friend Carlos. He's a professional gambler in Vegas. Matter of fact, he has a blog called The Homeless Gambler. Check him out. But he had a program that he built himself. He was an IT guy. And he built a program that he could implement 10,000 email addresses and phone numbers. And just with one press of the button, the content will go to either the email address or the phone number. And he would do a header, hip hop encounter, and I would write at least 4 or 5, short articles. And then it grew from that to the pamphlet.
Gotcha.
So we got history over here, man. And y'all don't know. And then from that, then Spank took it over and made it a very dominant website that covered all kinds of music and tips and this, that, and the third. Man, our history, we need to do a AMA on people just asking us about our history. And the reason I'm saying that, because it's things I probably forgot. That you know how you remember things when you talk?
Right.
I'd be like, damn, yeah, we did do that. We did do that. But believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, just a little history, and we're going to keep it pushing. This thing with me and Spank started out as a dream. As a dream of having a label. And me and Spank used to have, man, I wish I had one on this side. Spank used to have we used to have these black and white little notebooks that we would write these plans in. This guy was so detailed that he would write down what your career was going to be from your very first single to your third album. And he would even implement your features. I used to think he was insane. Because I used to think that rapper would be shot by then. I'm just saying, like, very, very, very detailed. You remember all that?
I do. I still do that. I still do it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm going to Orlando for, to go and do that for another label.
Yes, very, very detailed. So our expertise felt, and I'm gonna be honest, in order to be successful, you gotta also fail. Because if you never fail, I don't think some of the lessons stick. So we've failed, we've succeeded, and we're still going, and we're here now for you guys, Country Rap Jump. All right, that was my spiel. Make sure y'all go to countryrapreport.com. Everything Country Rap Report is related. Everything Country Rap Report that you need to know is right there. All right? But guess what's the most important thing that's there? That's new. That merch.
Yes.
Y'all been asking about that merch, and that merch is there. Last night, me and the wife was sitting at a table. I judged an event, and the wife went with me. And I was like, let me show you something. Let me show you something. I'm working on it.
Make you feel good, don't it?
Well, I'm working on trying to get something. I have.
Okay.
Let me show you something. I'm gonna buy you something. I like what you think about them. I just gave her the phone and walked out. Let me go buy you a drink. I'll be back. Pick what you want. It's on me. And she picked something. They said, oh shit, y'all got the baseball shirts?
The raglets.
Huh?
The raglets.
Is that what they call those?
Different color shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Raglins.
Oh, I thought it was called baseball shirt. Raglins?
Raglins, yeah.
She picked a shirt. Then she picked the raglan.
Mm-hmm.
Then I picked the hat. And then she gave my phone back. I deleted her shirt. And I said, pick one. Pick one thing. And it's in my cart now. I got to order it because I'm debating because I need something quick.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to try to, if I shout out to church, if if we're going to the church show,
right,
I want to get something made, and I know I won't be able to order that and have that back in time.
Right.
So it depends on what I get. I'm gonna hold that order because I want a raglan. But if I can find a raglan that someone in town can turn around for me, then I order a regular. But I'm definitely getting the baseball hat. And yeah, man, the merch is there. Country Rap Report, Country Rap Report, Country Rap Report. And then I'm looking, we got the mugs.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even see that. I was like, God damn.
Well, the new design will be up on the 1st. So I don't know if you just want to wait to get some merch, but Heather she already put in the other design. She put them both in at the same time, but they only approved one, and then the next one takes 14 days. So, but the other one has even more stuff.
Okay, well, everybody in my family is probably going to be getting Country Rap Report merch,
right,
for Christmas. And if you don't want it, you can give it back.
Making sure it's your size.
Yes. So please, everyone, y'all ask. It is there. Country Rap Report merch. Please buy you some. Buy you some. No.
Right.
Buy you some. All right. Please support the cause. Also, speaking of supporting the cause, remember, you can become a member of the gang. All right. We want to give away monthly. We want to do monthly giveaways, but we set a quota. So each month, if we have X amount of members, we're going to give something back to you guys. Okay. So please, when watching the premieres, become a member of the gang.
Set up my Country Rap Report Gmail in there for me, please.
And rock with your boys and your girl. I also, everybody out there, if you're interested in your video being featured on the Country Rap Report, you can email us. You can inbox us.
Inbox is probably quickest and easiest.
Yeah, actually it is. You can inbox us on the IG. It's probably quickest. IG is probably quickest.
Yeah.
Also, if you're interested in having your music played on WCRR, you can send us an MP3. You can inbox us or email us. Either way, get you added. And if you're artists out there, and if you're featured on WCRR, also make sure, man, let's get a drop. What up? It's your boy, Cowboy Ricky, and you're listening to me on WCRR, the home of country rap. Do us a drop. That's great promo for you. I never take the drops down, even when I pull your song out. The drops stay. So, all right, countryrapreport.com. Please visit that site, and please become a member of the gang. Remember, we premiere every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m.
Did you get those songs from last week? Do you take them out when you get them to download them for the radio station?
Once I download, I delete it.
Okay, cool. All right, good. I'm waiting on some news from South by Southwest and the TV people and the app people. So I got it. I just remembered it, so I'm asking Heather to sign me up on my phone. Okay.
So please, man, become a member of the gang. And remember, we're trying to get to South by Southwest, and we're still on our quest to give you guys that free show. So tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend to subscribe to the channel. And when you subscribe, also make sure when you watch the videos, comment. If you don't watch during the premiere, you still can comment after you watch the video.
Right.
Like the video. Let's get in the algorithm. All right? Okay. This is for the people. We should be the Poo-Poo Show. This is for, how was Poo-Poo? For us, by you, whatever the hell.
For us, by us.
Okay. And us meaning lovers of the genre.
Yes.
All right. Let's get into, oh, no, let me shut up. We give you guys 3 types of shows. We give you what I'm going to call the classic, the review shows. Then we give you the AMAs, Ask Me Anything. And then we give you exclusive interviews. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I have a list of artists who want to be interviewed. We got to, we're going to get some of these reviews out the way. But artists, a couple artists definitely got at me. We got you. Yesterday was Easter egg day. We got you. Okay. All right. It's time to get in these videos. First video of the day.
I almost had a perfect in here. I had to take a point off. I almost had one perfect.
Hold on, let me say this. I'm finna say this to you right now.
It ain't him, brother. It ain't him. It ain't him.
No.
It ain't.
Well, I'm not. Hey, man. If we're gonna effectively do this thing, man.
Right.
I'm starting to feel like, hey, bro. Now, y'all in the chat, tell me. Let me know. Is Spank getting soft?
No.
Or is the genre just getting that much better?
No.
Because
yeah, that is it.
Spank been saying, I almost got a perfect show. This is a perfect show.
No, I almost had a perfect video. This ain't a perfect show, fam. This is perfect. We almost had one perfect, not a perfect show. Close front, no. They probably gonna not like me after this show because I wrote down some very hateful stuff, and they should know better. And I'm talking about the producers and the video people. I ain't no pulling off for this one. It don't matter where you store it; they all gonna catch it.
All right. It's going to start right here. I didn't think it was that bad.
Yes, sir.
You almost got me nervous. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We want to start off with first video of the episode is a group we now know as Georgia, Bama, Lana, Drawde, and Matt Townz. Track produced by DJ Cannon Banyon. And the name of this joint is These Old Boots. I want to start off by saying shout out to that girl Stormy Lee.
I ain't shit.
She ain't shit, but she know how to drive a Razor, RZR?
RT, I have no idea. I just know it's a four-wheeler. That's what I still call it.
I don't have it. And she was sitting over there looking pretty. So shout out to Stormy Lee for
and branding herself. Huh? Branding. She saw the I ain't shit shirt.
She keeps
she out there branding herself. You gotta respect that.
Looking as pretty as ever. This video was shot what looked like a mudding event. I'm not sure, but it looked like it was a mudding event. Very, very simple video.
Maybe you weren't sure because you couldn't see the motherfucker because the lighting was terrible. Maybe that's why.
They had lights. They had the sunlight.
They had the God sunlight. That was the lights they had.
Matter of fact, I don't even know. Maybe they didn't even intend to shoot this video because I never saw Cannon Banyon.
That would explain some things. Okay. All right.
Do you recall seeing him?
I don't recall seeing him, and he's typically in his videos.
Yes.
Or at least behind some turntables, like doing something. But yes.
Actually, he might be mad because I didn't see his name even in the title. I just said it because I know who the group is.
Oh, this on the project?
Yes, this is the lead-off song of the project.
I hadn't listened to the project.
Huh?
I hadn't listened to the project, bro.
Yes, this is the lead-off song, but the video is not listed. Georgia, Bama, Lina. I'm just saying that because I want it to get the recognition.
Okay, all right.
It's listed as Matt Townz and Drawde. But this
weird. Is that beef?
This is track 1 on that project though.
Then why would it not be listed as?
Listen, that ain't no business of mine. I'm gonna stay in my lane. I probably already done too much investigative reporting because the video kind of appeared to be hid.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm just saying. But I know it can't be no beef because as of us recording now, Matt Townz is premiering a video today produced by Cannon Banyon. So I don't know. And I know Drawde is on Banyon's label, so I don't think it's no issue. I don't know. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. Well, I'm gonna say let's go back. The videos appeared to be shot at a mudding event, but it seemed like it might have been an impromptu video, so I wasn't mad at that. These Old Boots again is the title. It's only 2 verses, very short video. Drawde, who has a like a little quick little flow. I kind of like his quick flow. It's reminiscent of what I call a middle Georgia flow. A lot of artists from my hometown or smaller hometowns tend to have that flow. Jackson, Georgia, Thomaston. It's like a little choppy, quick flow. That's the same flow Drawde has. And I think Drawde is from Noonan, Georgia, if I'm not incorrect. In his verse, he talks about his boots, his brown steel-toed boots, which he got on right now, and he had on in his very first video. But if you know, like I know, hell, you can have steel-toed boots the entirety of your life. The boot will probably outlive you. Most steel toes are like that. All right. Then he gives a little history of his boots, where they've been through breakups, through this, through that. Then we get my guy Matt Townz, who has more of a smooth flow, more of a polished flow. Matter of fact, when I listen to the two together, I feel like that Matt Townz is more of an established artist or polished artist. I feel like Matt has probably been rhyming longer. That's not to take away from Drawde. It's just Matt, to me, comes off a little more polished with his flow. And even in his lyrics, he stays true to what the song is about and talks about the history of his boots. But the one thing he says in his boots, I never ever hear a rapper talk about. He talks about he was even in fights in these boots, lost a few fights in these boots. I've never heard a rapper say they lost a fight. So Matt Townz, shout out to you for that. And I always shout out to Matt Townz for always recognizing that he is a recovering addict and he does not shy away from that, because he also talks about that in this song. I did like the beat. It gave me that country rap feel, but the hook I had to listen to several times because I wasn't sure, and I'm still not sure if I like the hook or not. I'm not sure. It grew on me, but not enough to say that's a banging hook. But I thought it was a good intro song for their collab project. And the facial expressions you're giving off is making me feel like I'm glad I'm done.
Bruh. I try and give everybody the benefit of the doubt. And I don't, okay, I probably shouldn't preempt this whole review with that. Let me start over. Let me start with the positives. I like the scenes.
Well, you like Stormy Lee.
I like the guest appearance. There might be some other guest appearances. I couldn't make it out because the video was not well lit, and this is on the videographer. The videographer, you had the opportunity to depict a great event, and I don't know. I don't even know if this was done with a video camera. It might have been done with a camera phone. I don't know. But the lighting in this was non-existent. You were better suited putting them around that campfire or that bonfire that you had and just shot from there instead of trying to do multiple angles with low light when you didn't have low light capability equipment. So now your video looks cheap or amateurish. So that's a negative for me. I took all points for that because of the low lighting and graininess of the video. So you went from a 10 to an 8. On the audio, I am severely disappointed in this track 3 times. 1, on the production from Cannon Banyon. 2, on the mixing and mastering of whoever did this. And 3, on the lyricism from both of these guys. This does not depict any of you guys' talent. Cannon, Drawde, or Townz. This was a huge step back, and I'm saying it was a step back not just for you guys, but as for the genre. This is stereotypical how people think white people that rap sound. Drawde came in and the beat left him, so he had to damn near catch up with the beat a lot of the times, which is why you couldn't really focus on where the hook was. And then Matt Townz came in and he was faster than the beat. You know, so both of y'all had irregular rhythms, and that completely threw off the entire track. The guitar and the instruments was way too loud in this. Not way. I would give it a smidgen too loud, but it was too loud for when there was an instrumentation with no beat. And then when the beat dropped in, it was still too loud. The mixing and mastering this thing was non-existent. If anybody said they mixed and mastered, I need to check their credentials because this was not mixed and mastered properly. I did not like this. I thought this was a very bad depiction for who these guys are. I've heard Matt Townz drop bars. I've heard Drawde and his flow, and he sounded like he was on rhythm, on task, got a real decent cadence. I don't know what in the hell they was going through when they recorded this song, but I don't think this song, and this is on the project, this ain't gonna bode. This doesn't bode well for me wanting to listen to the rest of the project. And I think we recorded another song of theirs. Well, it was Drawde and what's the dude that's over there with Average Joe that sings?
Well, Drawde's the Average Joe.
No, the other guy, the black dude,
Cam O'Brien.
Cam O'Brien. Was that on this project?
No.
Okay, well, they had this perfect video with the perfect shots and the perfect angles.
Not on this. No.
Well, shit, we talking about a night and day, and I'm like the trend, the quality that you got in that video versus the quality that you got in this video. We are talking grade levels of differences, and well, I'm comparing you off of that video and the last time that I saw you to this one, and it looked like you took a step back. It looked like this was maybe even older than the other one, and it sounded like the production on here was just maybe a 2-track. Here you go, and then shoot it back to me, and then we'll run with it. I didn't like this, and I didn't want to not like it because I'm a fan of all of these guys. But when I'm hearing it and I hear this level of production, all I did was shook my head, and then my wife, she was like, "Well, what was that?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I don't know if Vic's punking me or not. Like, I don't know if this is real, you know." But based off of what I gotta grade it for what it was. So based off of all of that, I can't give you a 10. I give you an 8. So you got an overall score of 16. I think all 3 of them are better than that. But based off of what we got in this video, that's all I could give them.
Okay. All right. Well, what was the score again?
16.
16. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I guess I like the essence of the song.
The talking about your boots was perfect, but it was about. I think they needed a different beat. I think you needed maybe a different type of melody that you were trying to convey, especially in the hook, because the hook was long as fuck, and then there was a lot of double rhyming in there that I hate. This is we and it ain't me to just hate it. We've talked to some other people in interviews that say that this level of rap is not suitable for where we are in 2022. Like, we got to elevate, and I know Townz is better. Like, I haven't heard a lot of work from Drawde, but I'm based off of the people that he's working around. They have to see more in him than what we got in this video, because with the level of rhyming in here was like, I'm gonna give it basic, and I don't want to do basic in 2022. The genre's better than that.
All right, now I have a question, and this is sometimes how I feel about collab albums. Sometimes with collab albums, maybe the artist, especially the artist working with a producer, maybe they just got a beat pack. And sometimes you got a beat pack, it's kind of like, it is what it is.
Well, don't run with it. Cannon sent me a beat pack. He sent me a beat pack for the Dirty Dozens, and I didn't like any of them. So I'm not going to run with what I got. Pop Off Fresh sent me a beat pack. Like, I got a beat pack from several people, but if you ain't feeling it, they got to understand that this is their brand that they have to stamp on it. Like, not on just that beat, but their brand is going to merge with somebody else's brand, and y'all going to come together and make a solid project. If you aren't feeling it, don't do it just for the sake of the partnership, because you got to buy into it, because once you put together that finished product, we got to buy into it as fans. And if I'm hearing something that sounded like it's inferior, or I don't hear the level of quality that you are doing when you're doing your solo stuff, or I don't hear the level of quality that you're doing when you're doing other stuff, especially the video that we got right before this, then it's unacceptable. I can't rock with that.
All right.
And I'm fans of all three. I don't want anybody to mistake that. I'm a fan of all three. I just think that this was a step back for all three.
All right. Next video up is by South Carolina's own 04 track. And the name of this joint is Carolina Cowboy. The video was directed by, and I'm going to tear his last name up, Matt Zetz. I guess that's right, Zetz. This video is a 02 South Carolina. Matter of fact, Marbury County to be exact.
Can I go first?
Yes.
I'm just going to be a hater this whole fucking episode. All right. Video-wise, and this is on the videographer. Adidas and Salt Life, you do not own those full track or full track or whatever. How are we supposed to pronounce his name? Full track?
04 track.
04 track. 04 track. You do not own those. Now, you might own stock, but you don't majority own the companies. You should not have another brand on your ass in your video that you are promoting for your product, which is your music. Now,
because hold on, I'm stopping you. Instead of going to download your record, I'm going to buy that Adidas jacket.
Or that Salt Life shirt, because if somebody saw it and was like, oh, that's a nice shirt. Completely forgot about the song. You just promoted this product for this brand, which is why I'm totally against it. Now, I don't want anybody to think that I'm jumping on 04 track. I get on anybody's ass to show their other brands and videos, because for this exhibit, why we do not promote for other people unless it benefits us. Now, if you got stock, fine, but it's not is there a disclaimer in this video that states all the brands depicted, blah, blah, blah? None of that was there. And you don't, well, that's an educational piece later on about videos for MIP, but I'm against brands being exhibited by artists unless you are being paid to do so. And even if you are being paid to do so, it needs to be in the description just for legal reasons. None of that was there. So because of the brand being exhibited, I couldn't give you a perfect on the video. I took a point off. I only took one off. So you got a 9 on the video side. On the audio side, I'm talking to your producer, because your lyrics are what they are. Your flow is what it is. And I can't dispute any of that. You have talent. But when you are making a song that has commercial ability or commercial and marketing ability, you don't put asshole in the hook. You don't do any cussing words at all. You don't even imply them. And this is a song that could have been pushed to the Conventions and Visitors Bureau for both South Carolina and North Carolina. But because asshole is in the hook, and the hooks are usually used for most promotional purposes, you just bleeped out your promotional potential for this song, because now they got to go and get it edited. Now I don't even know if they were promoting an edited version. You might even need to get it re-recorded if you want to push this, or they want to use it.
Most people who want to use it in that manner, they're just going to find another.
Yeah, exactly. And this is a song that could have been played at every single college and university in both states. At every function for anybody that's representing either one of the Carolinas. You messed up that potential. Like that. Well, now you messed it up first. Then the second person who messed it up was the producer. And then somewhere in there, your management got to get involved and say, you might not want to say asshole in this because you ain't cussed it one time, but you cussed it in the hook. But no, that one word bypassed all of y'all and say, okay, it's cool enough to put out there for 2022, even though this song has probably more marketing potential than any of the other songs that he's done. I hated it when I heard it, but once I loathed it even more once I got to the end of the review, because you just fucked up the song. Let me come back to the producer. When he says that's just me in the hook, there is a breath after that. Breaths in production to me are like, how can I say this? Breaths to me in audio production are to me like somebody got something on their face in video production. But you didn't say anything. Say, hey, bro, you got a little something on the side of your mouth or something on your face. You might want to dust it off. You didn't say anything. You still recorded it. And you still got a finished product and put an edit on it. And then when he sees your rough edit, you're like, bro, there's something on my face. You tell me? Like, okay, but you still allowed it. The breaths are very basic and rudimentary. Breaths can be taken out while you're recording the song. And I know he's breathy because there's other parts in here where you can hear where the breath was about to start, but he snatched it out. That's fine. But when you are doing this, you got to make sure you catch all of them. Because if you don't, then there's somebody that's like me that's going to catch it. And then I'm on your ass about doing something that you should have done in the first place. But now you're mad at me because I'm telling you that you done messed up when you shouldn't have messed up. When you should try and catch all of these things, because we're trying to elevate our professionalism in the genre. So I cannot give you a perfect on your audio either because of asshole and because of the breath. And now had the breath been in the verse, it would have been a minor slight. No one's going to hear it. But the breath is in the hook with asshole. So I can't get around it because the hook is there and it's going to be repeated. I gave you an 8 on the audio. You have an overall score of 17 on a song that could have gotten a perfect had you changed your shirt or put some over your shirt. Go get a basic white shirt. They sell them 3 packs at Walmart for like $8. You could have threw that shit on. Your hat was fine. I don't even take off for the hat, even though the hat had some emblem on it, but it still represented who you are as a Southerner. I was fine with that. But I wasn't fine with the Adidas logo. I wasn't fine with the Salt Life logo. And I definitely wasn't fine with the breath being in there and the asshole. I remember asshole more so than I remember the meaning of the video, even though you represented major Carolina cities. But I still remember asshole. So each one of these cities who potentially had to get this song, and I think you probably mentioned a dozen. All of them are now like, they're weighing their options. Do I want to play this song at a function? Do I want to play this at my Conventions and Visitors Bureau and run the risk of asshole slipping through? Or do I, like Vic said, move on to the next? You had the potential to have a sync license. You had the potential to have a temporary use or provisional use license with a song that is now just being used for viral purposes. And that kind of thinking in 2022, we can't keep doing that. We gotta think about the profitability and the potentials of what we're using, which is our music. This is our craft. This is our art. And we're throwing it out there, but somebody over there, somebody old enough and mature should have said, maybe not use asshole. Maybe use a different word. Maybe use a word that, you know, other people can relate to that won't be offensive to anybody of any age. Maybe use something that we could use for marketability. So now, you know, it's one of the only cuss words you said in there, if I'm not mistaken. Well, now we got a clean version of a clean song that we ain't even got to get cleanly edited. You know, it's already out there. So I just don't understand that. Now, this might fall on the artist and the management being like, you know, I don't want to mess with my artist's creativity. You know, sometimes artist management needs to step in and be like, well, for the sake of the business, look, I need you to do this just for me. You know, maybe change asshole to something else and we'll have a clean version we can put out. And then now we got more money that we can make from this song instead of what we're just getting out there right now.
I like the song being an ode to the Carolinas. He shouts out a lot of areas, both South and North. I really did like that. A verse that stood out to me was he's talking about his truck being jacked up, and he says he has freedom of speech, but not freedom to drive.
Right, right. I guess he's too young. I don't know. I
no,
have
but
no
his
idea.
truck's jacked up too high.
Okay. You can't drive them on?
Maybe where he's at, maybe I don't know.
I know you can't go through like certain drive-throughs because you're too high, but you know, other than that, I don't know.
That line, get in the commentary. Let us know what you're talking about. That intrigued me. I did like the song, but I also agree with you. And the hook was kind of long, so the actual asshole part could have been left out because it was a long hook. It was a very long hook. But I gotta say, 04 track is growing on me. Remember, I called him the country rap Gucci man.
Yeah, he's better than Gucci in this one. This is a good song.
Yes, this is actually a good song to me lyrically. Out of the songs we reviewed by him, he's progressing every time. Let me tell you something. 4 track I noticed in this video that at some point in time you should do. There is a dance they show him doing,
right?
And it's just glimpses of it. That needs to be a song.
Okay.
That part of because every video we see 04 track, he's kind of cool. He kind of got the Gucci man kind of, but there's a part where he does this dance and they don't show it a lot. We need to see some of that of you because your fans love you. You seem like you got a big fan base. They like being around you. So we need you to cut loose. You ain't got to be Mr. Cool Guy all the time.
Right.
Okay. But he's growing on me in every video. He's impressing me more. The things you talk about, the asshole part, I'm like, man, he had a shot with this one.
Yeah.
You know, even if it's just being played at the tailgates or Carolina Panthers. I mean, I'm just saying, you cut off your options with asshole in the hook.
Agree.
So hopefully you'll revisit that and, you know, give your management team something to work with. Carolina's got all kind of minor league baseball teams. Like, man, you can get this record placed and heard places for free.
I didn't think about that. Yeah. Yep.
Hey, man, this could be a walk-off song a walkout song for some of the baseball players on the minor league team. I'm just saying, man, like, but take the asshole part out because they're going to run away from it, especially with it being in the hook. Because like Spank said, in commercials, promo, a lot of times they just start with the hook.
Let me do what you do. I'm going to do what you do. I'll full track. Let me talk to you. Come here. It is already hard enough for you to get any sort of leverage over here in this genre because you're Black and doing country rap. You don't need to do anything that is going to set you back any further or something that is going to put you at a disadvantage. You need to be trying to take advantage and use as much leverage as possible for you to win. One word, pretty much, I wouldn't say it killed it, but is hindering your progress, your growth as an artist. You don't want, let's say somebody in the state did hear it and they're like, well, this Black dude did this song about Carolina, you want to check it out? You know, and then when they hear it, they already got a misconception about the Black dude doing the song, because if not, they wouldn't say it, the Black dude. So when they play the song, the first little inkling that gives them any sort of negative, they're going to be like, never mind, I'm cool on that. And the negative in here is pretty blatant because it's in the hook and you said asshole. Had that not been there, then you would have been just that dude that had this song about the Carolinas. But now we know that you're the Black dude that does country rap that's got this song about Carolina. you're making your path to success harder when you don't have to. Just do you, but when it comes time to clean things up for presentation purposes, that also needs to be in consideration. Now I'm talking to your managers or manager, whoever thou are. Make sure that when these type of scenarios pop up, you're doing what is best, what is in the best interest for business. And in this case, we're talking about the successability of this potential song and him being attached to it. Let's say this song didn't have asshole in it and somebody else wanted to do the song. Now you got a song that you can sell off to whoever, because maybe they didn't want a young black dude doing the song. They want somebody else. They want a country artist that's white, that is in Carolinas, that's less threatening to do the song. Now you can sell it off. But because this has this on it, you're coming from country rap. It's a young black dude. You're in a genre that really isn't accepted, but we're trying our best to get it within the mainstream. But because of those two factors, we're already behind the 8 ball. Don't throw any other things out there that's going to make it harder to succeed. An asshole and a lesser mixing and mastering job on this record definitely does that for me. Now, visually, I ain't tripping about the video. Like, we got live behind the scenes footage of an event. Looks like it was on somebody's porch with a big ass yard and y'all just out there mudding. Like, I ain't tripping on any of that because y'all are actually doing what we're supposed to do. We're getting united and enjoying the day with good music and good food and drink. I'm all for that. This is what the video depicted. But you're also talking about this in front of a high school saying asshole. Let's go say that to your teacher and see what happens. Go call your principal an asshole, and see, don't you spend a little bit more time in school after hours? Like, bro, we can't keep doing these things. And I know I'm harping on that, and I'm only harping on it because I believe in Full Track and I love his talent. He's got energy. He's got a level of talent that we desperately need over here in country rap. And I want him to win. Team, put him in position to win, and don't allow these things to continue to happen, because it's just going to put you back. It's not his road to success, and the speed that he's able to be successful is going to be slowed down.
I agree with everything you're saying. We are watching his videos for the bars. Now, as a fan, I'm concerned. You know why? Because this was the least bar heavy of them all.
You think he?
I don't think
taking a step back.
I'm thinking.
No,
like,
as a fan, is that what we thinking? Like, oh, is he taking a step back?
As a fan, I'm like, okay. The one thing I knew was clear cut every video with these bars.
Right.